Welcome to Wyvern Watch, a D&D podcast. I'll be your DM for the evening, George.
I'm Ryan, I play Tonsil.
I'm Jacob, I play Adelhard.
I'm Mac, I play Zoodle Mac.
And thank you so much for joining us on hour 9 of The Boys' Adventure.
Well, I mean, they kind of are like episodes.
It doesn't...
If there were episodes, that would be the entire session. This is the certain...
Only if we called it that.
Yeah.
We don't really.
But everyone...
I mean, the only problem is we don't call it episode. We call it hour if you want to be like a stickler.
Everyone has episodes. Not everyone has hours.
Yeah, we're the only folks with hours.
Welcome to Wyvern Watch, the unique D&D podcast.
We're cool.
When we say hours, we're including the listener in. It's not our podcast, it's our podcast. And please join our as we go into the realm of fantasy.
We can't go to the wrong fantasy. We gotta play the theme song. Yeah, theme song! Wait. 5, 4... This is gonna be
Welcome to Wyvern Watch.
That was
Great theme song. Great.
Yeah, we do a good job.
Alright, so now we're going to throw them fantasy. Instead of holding hands, players and listeners, we're going to mind link. Everyone's going to think of a common item. Join me in thinking of a 4-sided die.
Oh.
It is red like ruby.
I see the points.
Wait,
How many
can we start
points
over? I imagined a 5-sided die.
That's alright. Alright, everyone close your eyes and fall silent.
Okay.
And listen to my words. Do not make noise. Envision a 4-sided die like the pyramids, but only 3 sides on the base, not a square pyramid, a triangular pyramid.
I got it this time.
It is red like ruby,
Oh.
with bright reds and dark, deep crimsons swirling around in it. It's got inlaid text of gold with 1, 2, 3, and 4. And imagine it skittering across the table as it takes you into the realm of fantasy, the Forgotten Realms. Come with me, listeners, and join us in the realm of fantasy! Alright, players, please. Judo, Tonsilata, where did we leave off?
I do believe, we just kind of murdered some kobolds.
Yep.
Whack-a-mole.
After-
Smash.
You were very efficient with the crippled ones.
I made up for my lack of usefulness in all the other fights I've ever done in my life.
True.
I didn't.
Good note, guys. We didn't roll any critical failures that time.
Yeah.
It's a first.
One kobold is trying to get away though. So.
One kobold successfully got away.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is he into the other room, or is he past? He's gone.
We don't know.
You don't know.
Okay.
You guys were in the room. They turned. You struck down one as he went to flee, and the other one managed to escape into the room where he is now. You do not know. The door is partially jammed with corpses of kobolds, and the only person who has seen in this room beyond was Tontal.
Alright, let's go.
Check the room.
Okay. You still have the map of the room there, but it is a auditorium-type seating with rows of seats all facing a single wall where a picture, or rather moving picture and audio is still being projected. You see a few kobolds running around inside some sort of ramshackle house, performing daily activities, tripping over each other, projected onto the wall. There is a door on the far side, directly across the room from the door you entered, and there's one on the back wall.
This like slapstick, like Three Stooges comedy.
Correct.
For kobolds.
Correct.
Cool.
You see that it is light is tracing from an opening on the wall above the door to your left.
This guy invented TV.
This must be one of Oski's inventions.
Magic.
Yes.
I've never seen such kinds of magic.
Oh,
Close to the tongue. Like that voice.
I've never seen such magic.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's almost mesmerizing.
Yeah. I could watch this stuff for hours and just sit.
Everyone roll a Constitution check.
Oh, what?
Oh, God.
So you can fall for the vices of modern man.
Pass.
Pass.
Sorry.
Nope, didn't count.
doing the math.
No, I fail.
So Adelhard, you not even feel yourself, but rather unconsciously are being drawn towards the seat.
Yeah, I was silent because I was just being like actually drawn in by this.
Precisely. The slapstick humor is entertaining you, and you want to sit down.
Yes, I've
In fact, you go to sit down in one of the back rows.
I go sit in one. I've been woefully missing some entertainment in my life.
That's right. The dreary life in the forest alone has been gnawing at you, and this lighthearted projected film is entertaining.
Yes,
What's going on, Adahad?
I love this.
Come on, we gotta go find that other kobold. What you doing? Come on.
I need to watch it.
Why? It's just some stupid fucking moving picture.
It's so captivating.
It's look. He hit him in the head with a broom.
Investigating what's projecting that.
All right.
Towards that.
That's the back of the room there. It is a plain wall. There's a single door like the one you've come through, and then there's a hole in the ceiling that you see light pouring out of.
How high is this hole?
I mean, it's within your grasp, being a 5'6" human, but its true mechanisms lie beyond the door.
Are there like chairs or like long benches?
Long benches, like pews of
okay.
a.
I'm just gonna go open the door then. I want to see if I can block the projection, see if it's broken out. But,
so how are you operating?
Toddle, I'm gonna go walk by the store, see what's projecting that.
All right. I guess I'll try and get Adelhad to stop watching this dumb shit and help us out.
It's not dumb.
Okay, so Tonto and Adahard are kind of bickering in the pews there. I'm gonna have Tonto roll another Constitution check for this duration while Judel is messing around.
Pass.
All right, you still are immune to the effects of the Three Stooges. You do not find them entertaining. You do not find them charming.
Were you start realizing something's off about this? Or?
They're so charming and entertaining.
Adelhard, would you, as a character, want to break free? You feel there is something that's kind of dulling your senses.
Yes, anything that would take me out of my mind. I like to be alert and focused at all times.
So I'll let you have another Constitution check to attempt to listen to Tonto.
So I can keep bickering.
I fail.
All right, you are adamant about not listening to Tonto. You really love this slapstick.
They're so charming and entertaining.
There's a group of 5 kobolds all running around on screen. It looks like they're trying to build a house, but they keep hitting each other with hammers or dropping things from high heights. They're trying to steady ladders, but 2 people are holding up the ladder, and the third one's on top, and it's all being moved around, all wishy-washy.
They're trying to build things, but they can't.
They're just not coordinated enough. Judel. Creak the door open slowly. It opens with ease. Seems like these hinges have been oiled recently. And it's a broom closet, more or less, with a spiral staircase that leads up towards that light. You can't quite make out what's on this landing. You need to ascend.
Take out my quarterstaff.
Okay.
I'm going up.
I mean, I might...
Oh, that's... I was walk up the stairs.
I was gonna say I might as well join you. Adelhard here seems like he's pretty fixed to this screen. If there's anything I can do to help, I should be saying this in character.
You should be.
He's just thinking that to himself in his inner monologue as he walks towards the door.
Hey, Judo,
I didn't know that.
Hey, Judo, hold up. Let me come join you. I don't think I can get Adelhard out of this gaze that he's got going on in these dumb fucking kobolds.
These kobolds...
Stop mid-step and wait for him.
Okay.
These kobolds are entertainers and masters of their craft.
It's art.
All right, Tonto, you catch up with Judo. He's paused in a running man pose at the base of the spiral staircase.
What the fuck you doing?
Waiting.
I mean, I didn't mean it that literally.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
He stays in the running man pose but levitates. He perfectly jumps. That's his jump.
IT pulls up the stairs.
All right, Judo and Tonto, you both ascend these rickety wooden stairs up a half quarter, or rather a half circle, to a small landing. And when you get to the point where you can see what's there, neither of you would recognize this, and neither of you have an idea what's happening, but you see an elderly kobold laying in a reclining seat with some sort of mechanism strapped to his head, and then there's some tubing running out towards it, towards a what looks to be a small box with the light going out through the hole in the ceiling, or I'm sorry, in the wall.
God, Tunnel really.
What the hell is that? What is going on? Okay. Do you see that?
Yeah, I kind of want to stab him.
Wait, so like it's going from his head to the projector thing or something?
Correct.
Is he projecting his
His thoughts? You think?
lights?
I want to try and shake this
That's some
elderly.
kooky stuff.
All right. So you grasp this elderly kobold, and you feel his frail, paper-like skin and bones. You shake him vigorously. You guys do not get a response from him. The kobold remains unconscious and plugged into this cranium something. Adelhard, you notice the picture on the screen becomes suddenly a lot more violent. These pictures used to be of, silly slapstick humor, accidentally turning around with a beam and hitting somebody with it, and it turns into something a lot more grisly, with these kobolds now going from accidentally harming each other to purposely maiming one another violently and gutting themselves out with their own tools. They're digging in their own chest to pull out their entrails, and it becomes almost like a nightmarish type of experience.
That I can't look away from.
Yes, roll a Constitution check.
Do we notice this?
No.
No, you guys can't see the room from here.
So basically,
Oh my god, I don't pass.
it's basically
Jesus Christ.
it's
You start. Let me roll.
Can I check against wisdom?
No.
No.
Fuck off.
Roll percentiles.
It's like
Okay.
a
Your sanity is beginning to be challenged. Roll percentiles.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
19, yeah.
Okay, I'll get back to you.
Alright.
Tontil and Joodle, you guys notice nothing, and the man is not awake. What do you have something to say?
So basically, it's gone from like Three Stooges to Happy Tree Friends.
Except with Happy Tree's friends has the guise of being,
Benny Hill.
happy.
Yeah.
This is now just straight up like
Snuff film.
Gore.
snuff film. Yes, essentially.
Live leak.
Oh god, yeah, this is like fucking like...
Went from YouTube Kids to Live Leak.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Netflix Kids, you just have a kids thing.
It does, but it's shit.
Well,
It has shit that's like what's going on the screen right now.
Oh god.
But once you relent the assault to this old man, the picture starts to return to this happiness,
Okay.
and it almost like it doesn't just return naturally; it kind of like flickers in and out to a more happy and friendly Three Stooges.
And it kind of like passes from my mind.
Yes, but you feel a change, man.
Oh, no.
The effects of it, that 19% mattered.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's basically like Meet the Pyro.
Oh god.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna try is there anything I can unplug?
Is
Him?
Is there a way that we can lift this off of his head, or is it strapped underneath his?
It seems to be simply placed on his cranium, but that's all you can see. You see various things inside of it. It's like a colander, but there are various plugs.
Is the machine just facing out of a window?
Yes, if I can describe it, think of a small landing. Think of a lazy boy that's reclined back with a colander on the head. Think of a medium-sized table behind with a small box on top of it, and then think of wires running from that
The
colander.
box on the table is projecting it?
Yes.
Can I just turn the box to the roof?
Would you like to try?
Yeah.
I mean, the picture's gonna come into our room, and we're gonna have.
I'm not gonna look at the roof.
All right, fine.
It's like, I don't look at the roof. I turn it to the roof.
And then I look at the roof.
Well, no, he hates this shit. He doesn't need to worry.
Well, I'm gonna notice that you're flickering.
I say, I'm gonna turn this roof, don't look at it.
All right.
Something's freaky here.
You're easily able to move it. You can feel a kind of glimpse of there seems to be like a ball of crystal inside of this box, and the beams or the power in it is being directed towards the portal in the front. But you turn it on its one side to get it to point towards the ceiling in your tiny closet. Adelhard, roll a Constitution check.
I pass.
Okay. That snaps you from the trance. Instead of being enraged that you are no longer viewing, you are now docile in that you're relinquished.
Oh God, what?
But you do feel a different man, of course. Your mentality, your sanity has been impacted a tad.
You gotta find a Forgotten Realms therapist.
Oh God.
I just can't get these images out of my mind.
Kobolds killing himself, dying, but we didn't do it. It was horrifying.
Yeah, no, I think Adelhard is already like very much so not on board with killing kobolds.
Yeah, if anything, I mean, this is. If your character thinks about it, you have witnessed kobolds be brutally murdered.
Basically, spent a weekend on Live Leak. That's the equivalent.
Yeah.
Judo and Tonto, you have redirected the path of this picture box.
I mean,
Should we just leave this old guy here? It's kind of like a crime against nature or something. I don't know.
you think?
But I'm not a nature guy, so I guess I wouldn't care.
I mean, do you think they just had this guy like staying here for like a long freaking time?
I'm not. Honestly, I'm not sure what the series of events that lead up to this old man just being hooked up to a projecting kind of thing.
I mean, don't you?
What's Allard?
Yeah, I mean, so I'm down there and I see that this door is open. And that my companions are not around. I'm gonna go into the door. And,
Okay.
You know.
I think the best word to describe how you feel is a little shell shocked.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like what's going on? So I kind of like stumble up the stairs.
Okay.
What do I see them standing there?
He notices the picture on the ceiling as he walks in the room.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say that your character has enough sense.
How close is the ceiling anyway?
It is.
Yeah, I realize what has happened.
It's probably
Yeah.
a really low ceiling, right?
Yeah, it
The
wouldn't be a
image is
full
gonna be
picture.
like, it's like this big.
What?
I'm making.
What's
a
going
small
on here?
Motion. It's like,
I'm like putting a hand up, so I'm not even like tempted to look up.
Okay.
Like kind of like giving myself like a little cap.
What happened to you, Adelhard?
I don't know. I couldn't look away.
You okay?
I'll be fine.
so his goggles over the old guy's eyes.
Negative.
Oh, so his eyes are. You can see his
They're
eyes.
closed though.
He's like snoozing.
What is that old man doing here?
Hey guys,
What if I put the projector to his eyes?
And open
I-
them.
yeah, like open his eyes. What do you think of that?
He doesn't
Die.
look conscious.
Yeah, but if, like, it still go there. I don't think the brain just completely shuts off the eyes. You know, like I just like
suppose not.
just think about like if I
Did you
just
know this?
What?
This knowledge?
I read.
No.
I read a library.
I'm Sly Cooper.
You are Cooper.
Like
You're Sly Cooper.
guys.
Yes, I got.
If I open his eyes,
I'm not gonna
shine his
stop
eyes,
him.
be like a
I'm
feedback
still
loop, like what happened?
God, like.
Do you really want to experiment on this old man? I'm all for it.
Try
Like,
to try to open his eyes and do this.
I'm just gonna like sit. I'm gonna sit down on the stairs, like facing down, like
Okay.
facing away. Like I'm just trying to recover at this point.
Here's a little glimpse into the previous episodes for the listener. You had a previous kind of experience with a brush with insanity. Is that right?
Yes, I during our trip into Ozki's crypt, I was the one that was going to plunge the sword. So we encountered an undead woman with a gigantic gash in her head, and in order to pass to where we needed to get to, we had to get rid of her. And we noticed that there was a sword with a black gunk, similar to the black gunk leaking out of her head, and we kind of put two and two together and figured, well, hey, this sword should go in that hole. So I was the lucky man given the responsibility of plunging the sword into the hole, and as I ran up to her, I looked into the gash and I saw an eye stare back at me. I didn't hesitate or fear it. I just kind of ran forward and boldly plunged it into there, but seeing that eye gazing at me still affected me.
Thank you,
Sound like
Alan.
some mental illness. Is our D&D is gonna have like a
There's
be
a-
riddled with
yeah.
mental illness by the end of this campaign.
Yeah, like that. Like Adelhard is getting like mentally pummeled by this game. Like
Yeah,
he,
dude.
Tonto doesn't
Like-
show, but he's depressed. And,
Judo, you've been fine.
yeah,
fine, yeah.
You've
yeah,
not been
like
mentally impacted. You've never been
the
KO'd.
jumping magician.
yeah.
I jump over all that gay shit.
Yeah, like Tonto's grown
Oh.
up as an orphan. Like I have been exiled from the only home I ever knew.
I had a comfy middle class life, and I worked in a library.
Yeah, like the only thing remotely awful that's ever happened to you is
it's
getting your
awful.
soul trapped in a book. But
Yeah,
but that's like there's an easy out for that. You just gotta summon this old guy.
Easy out. Do you
I
see
mean-
what's happening around us?
Yeah, but you're not affected by any of it.
I still get hit. I just don't get hit too much.
Yeah, you're just having fun bopping kobolds on the head.
One time, the other time I just got shit kicked out of me. Anyway, I'm trying to open that guy's eyes, see what he does.
Alright, you open your eyes and
He's mine.
you open,
He's-
or rather, you force this elderly kobold's eyes open, and you're met with a dead stare.
So his pupils are just facing right out. Okay.
No,
Can I like grab the box? Like, okay, guys, don't look at this, but I'm gonna put it in his eyes and see if it like does like a feedback loop thing or something.
Yeah,
I'm
not looking.
His head's gonna explode.
His head might explode. I'm just gonna kind of do that. but
I'm just gonna walk
Okay.
down the
I'm,
stairs.
like,
to get
I'm,
away
I'm
from
gonna
this.
tilt it, like, and I'll be ready, like, just quickly tilt it up at the roof, and I'm gonna, like, try and do it for a little bit, so if, like, there's, like, it
Alright,
starts, like, shaking and, like, you know,
you,
shooting, like, flames out of his ears and shit, I'm gonna flip it back up, because I don't want to be there.
you shine the light. You know, you wrench the eyes open and you put the box directing the beams into his eyeballs. And the room is dusty enough that you can watch the beams of light travel into his eyes, and you see that it begins to rapidly grow in brightness until it's a blinding white.
Is this inhumane?
You're holding it. And you're
I'm
discussing
away.
it as it gets brighter and
I've
brighter.
walked down the stairs to get away from
Tonsil, is
this.
this inhumane?
I mean, I think it
The
looks
white
pretty
light
cool.
Well,
begins to become more of a searchlight as it goes on, and it's actually illuminating the entire room. It's almost getting to the point where you can't even look.
I don't want to deal with this. I'm gonna point at the roof.
Okay, you point at the roof, and it almost immediately returns back to its normal lightness, or rather, its normal luminosity. Do you release the old man's eyes, or are you still holding them?
I guess if I don't care, then I'll probably just let him close.
All right. Did you look at his eyes?
Yeah, well, I probably was looking at his eyes. I was looking right at it.
Okay.
So I couldn't look at it, so I stopped it.
Once you take the box away and it dims down, and you can see his eyes well enough. You notice that his entire eyes are bleached out now.
Blinded this.
He just blinded this old man.
If you can't take the heat, it's a taste of your own medicine. Put it down on the table.
Okay.
Facing back outwards.
No, just on the roof. I don't want to be looking at
Why
it.
don't you just put it down facing the table?
Well, that's metagaming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
I'm not
can't-
saying do it. I'm just saying like,
Because I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
I want to walk down the stairs.
Tonsil's not smart enough.
Where did you go? Were you watching this, Dontal?
Yeah. I
Okay.
was watching this happen.
Well, Judel heads back down the rickety stairs.
Oh, I want to like kind of fiddle with this colander, like try and like move it back and forth, see if it comes up easily.
It does not feel like it's secured in any sense. It doesn't feel like it's like bolted onto his head. You're able to shift it a tad.
Shifted a tad, but it gives resistance at some point.
Are you trying to lift it off?
Yes.
All right.
I was scared because George really wasn't trying to let you do that. Or really making sure there's a lot of steps.
You lift the colander a bit, and you get no resistance, but you get to a point where you've lifted off enough. Alright, so you grasp the size of this kind of colander hat type of metal dome, lift it just a bit to see where it starts to give, and you find no resistance until you pull it off enough that the light that it's been projecting out of the ceiling after Judel redirected it immediately goes dark and shuts off, and the colander is detached from this old man's head, who slumps down and falls off of the lazy boy.
Oh shit.
Adelhard and Judel, you hear a thump on the floor above you.
I don't want to know what that was.
I do.
I want to.
I'm just sitting in a pew at this point. I'm just like
Yeah.
like holding my head in my hands, like what is going on?
I want to look at the underside of the colander.
It seems to be of a smooth black metal.
Like no wires or anything coming out.
Magic too.
Judel,
What is
run
Tonto
up-
thinking?
Judel, you're up the stairs, and you see Tonto holding the colander above his head, looking inside of it, and the old man on the ground.
I would keep that away from your head.
But
it could portray my mind's images onto like a screen. That'd be
Exactly.
Cool. What?
You don't watch that shit, man.
I don't want to do that.
But like, give me like 10 seconds.
Or like, what if it fries your brains? This old guy's like dead or something. I don't know if it was because of what I did, but it could have been because of what the hat did. Look, let's test it on someone else. Let's find somebody else and see if it breaks the brain.
We're gonna go get another kobold.
Let's just. How small is this thing? It just seems like a wire with a box and a hat, right?
Who's carrying?
It's got some wires that are running throughout the room, through the lazy boy, and through the table. It's not as simple as a box and hat.
So we can't bring it with us?
No.
It's all hit.
Unless you were to try and sniff some things and work with it, which
Might break it.
Do you promise we're gonna experiment on a kobold? You
We would have
promise?
to capture one alive.
I mean, there was the one that got away. We could find him,
Look,
maybe.
the old man was knocked out anyway, so if you put it on, you wouldn't be able to see it.
I know, but I just want to know, like, I'm gonna try and, like, imagine a particular thing. And I want one of you guys to watch
I want
it.
to watch your weird porn.
But, like, I think it'd be cool. I could, like, put it on my head for, like, 5 seconds, see if, like, I'm thinking of an apple. See if there's an apple, and then you can take it right off.
I don't think it's a good idea at all.
Fine. Let's find something. Let's put it on. Is this colander even, like, would it fit on my head? Because it fit
it'd
on
be like
very tight fit.
Very
what
snug.
do the Jews wear?
Yeah, well,
Yarmulke.
It'd be like a yarmulke, like a tad bigger than a yarmulke, more like a fez, but a flat fez.
Colander fest.
Colander fez.
it's not a good idea.
Fine. We'll leave it be.
There's not really even a point to it. I guess it'd be kind of cool, but it's not like worth it, really. For
Just
the risk. If you want to be like this old bag right here, point out the
bag.
the old sack of bones, sack of tiny lizard bones
Fine.
that may or may not have
Roll
been
a
like
wisdom
that
check.
because of me. He's probably waking up.
Fine. Just know I'm entirely disappointed.
I'm sorry. I don't think I got it actually.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 15. My wisdom is
It's a 16, isn't it?
13,
Oh,
so I did not get it.
Oh, your intelligence is high. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, my wisdom is high.
The most constantly rolled check, intelligence. What do I not see?
No information.
Let's go.
All right, fine. Just know that I'm utterly disappointed.
Actually, no, we should probably might even want to break this thing, honestly.
Why?
Actually, it's probably magic. It'll probably blow up.
I mean, if you think that,
think this old guy's dead?
I mean,
I just don't want it to be set up again, because it's a evil, like a magic projection box.
do you want to make sure he's dead? As I draw my short sword.
I'm not gonna check his pulse. I'm sure he has one.
I like lightly grip my hand around his just neck to feel any sort of thumping at all.
You get no movement, and the neck is cold.
He's dead.
Oh, okay, he's dead. Cool. I guess we'll just leave. Go to the next floor or something, or whatever is going on.
Add it to the kill counter.
Okay.
All right, fine. Let's keep moving. Let's find this page.
All right, Adelhard, you hear Tonto and Joodle descend the stairs and come out the room behind you.
Are we leaving now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had enough of this.
I think he's dead. The old guy.
Adelhard, you did find some snacks in the pews if you'd like to take them.
I'd like to eat one, kind of like just like morosely. Just like kind of like
describe one of these
brooding.
snacks.
Yeah, well, yeah. What are these snacks?
Actually,
These are kobold snacks.
Kobold
They're-
This is
snacks?
Cabal snacks.
They're pop rocks.
Pop rocks.
You find a
Pops.
small burlap bag, more like a burlap pouch than anything, excuse me, of glazed lizard tails.
It's like us weed and monkey stuff.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'll pop a few in my mouth.
Okay, they are crunchy and sweet.
Yum.
I like these tails.
Say that to yourself at the bottom.
I say that to you guys as you come down.
What are they?
Lizard tails.
Yeah. Sounds yucky.
I don't know, they're kind of sweet.
All right, let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm not too fond of all lizards.
I've noticed.
Lizard
I'm gonna keep the pouch.
Okay. Did you finish all the tails?
I know, I only had a couple.
No.
I had a light snack.
Dump them out.
No, he just said he keeps it.
No,
Okay.
I keep the
Oh, you
pouch.
finished? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I want the pouch full of lizard tails.
I didn't know you. Oh, okay, all right. I didn't know if you finished them all up. You just wanted the pouch.
Well, no. I mean, I tried a couple. I'm like, these are pretty
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna, for the trail.
So you guys are opening the door to the front.
Yes.
All right. Who's opening the door?
Mr. I open every single door.
That's right, Tonto. The door opens into a similar room like the one that you've entered in, the sitting room, across the room, by the room, in the room, for the room.
Is there a couch?
There is not. There is, however, a staircase that heads upwards.
Guys, look, a staircase. Let's go up it.
That would be good.
Fuck, that's so dumb.
You don't have to
Never
communicate every staircase we go up. I think we could just walk up and follow each other.
There's also another one of those kind of chimney type arrangements in the corner.
Alright.
You head up the stairs, and you enter into a low-ceilinged room, like the maze prior, except this looks to be a storage room. It is dusty, and it is dimly lit. All of you see some faint glittering on the floor in places. As you climb up the stairs and get level, you notice it's pieces of coin that are spaced along, just on the ground. In the center of the room, there is a chest, and at the far end, there is some sort of ceiling height box with a glass front.
I'm opening that chest.
Everyone roll a wisdom check.
Just a suspicious chest in the middle of a room.
That's right.
I pass.
I pass.
You pass.
I pass.
All of you
Pass,
notice
yeah.
that the coins on the floor are distributed in an orderly fashion. Seems to be some sort of pattern or purpose in how they are placed.
Can I make like an intelligence check to like discern the pattern?
Oh yes, go ahead.
Should I roll intelligence or wisdom?
Do an intelligence.
Right. Yeet, I get it.
You
I get it.
Episode name.
you notice that this is
it's
a
not.
that while there are some errant pieces that kind of try to throw you off, the majority of them are placed in a grid.
Hmm.
A very regular, approximately foot by foot grid.
These coins make a grid.
Do they? As I'm like trying to be careful about the coins as I'm walking towards this chest.
Okay.
Yeah, there are a few out of place, but it's mostly a grid.
It's a foot coin, like foot by foot squares, and there are coins on each.
Is it a really big grid, or like how? Like what's the grid? It's like a 4x4 grid, or
Oh, it's the entire room, and the room is about 10 feet by 10 feet,
so it's a 10x10 grid.
more or less, with the chest in the center, so 5x5, and then at the far is the ceiling height box with the glass paneled window.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the ceiling height box. Be also being careful of the coins, not to step on them.
Okay. As you get close enough to this box, you can kind of make through the dirty glass what is on the other side. The lighting is only adequate when you get close enough.
Yeah.
And all right, and you see it is another. You did not see. Oh, you saw on the first floor. You remember the dragon statuette,
Yeah.
and you remember the dragon statuette that was mentioned.
Yes.
This is another one of those reproductions. It is not as ornately decorated as Tonto had described before, but it is still a sight to behold. As this finally, this one looks to be chipped actually out of stone, and it has a slot at the bottom. Let's say it's about wooden, about 3 feet up. And then it's glass to the rest, and inside is this dragon statuette. There's a slot right at the top of the wooden section of this pedestal.
Oh, it's Zoltar.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh.
And
Have you not seen Tom Hanks' Big? I'm really curious what this would have done if I was to place that colander on my head. I really wanted it.
Just a big lever going back and forth. some Tchaikovsky music.
He's an author. What are you talking about?
Oh,
music?
well, music. The guy, whatever you think Tchaikovsky music is, because you said like he was a.
He's an author. Authors don't make music.
I got double confused.
What are you
I had the
talking
right
about?
idea, and I thought I had the wrong idea because guys were talking about the wrong idea as a joke. Because
Tchaikovsky was a musician. He was a composer.
yes,
In
Yeah,
the
in
non-fantasy realm.
And not in the Forgotten Realms. In the Forgotten Realms, Tchaikovsky
Tchaikovsky.
was a writer.
yeah, that was
One employed by the noble family to teach me English, to teach me common.
Yeehaw. It almost looks as if I'm Eli Manning with a giant forehead. It's hidden by this hat.
Your head goes up real high.
Look like
Have you seen that like comparison picture of when he was like 20 and him now, and how his forehead is literally like 3 inches taller?
That's the only difference.
It's crazy though. He looks
Crazy, man.
You can shut the fuck up.
is your tonsil bleeding out?
Is my tonsil what?
That's
I'm like on the verge of death anyways. It doesn't matter.
yeah. No, I meant like, is your tonsil voice bleeding out into your normal voice?
A normal conversation.
Yeah, that was kind of a tauntily. I don't know. Like,
Oh Lord. That's that's tonsil doing a zoodle. Oh Lord. Here we go again.
Whoa!
Wow. That's what you sound like, you know?
Well, you sound like lava.
Oh, look at me. Lava.
I'm doing an impression of me doing an impression of you.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and keep
He's
layering
going
it.
to get this weird homogenized, like
Yeah.
half nasally voice.
Yeah.
Half nasally, half. Like half between and.
Nice.
Sound like a bird.
Yeah.
Basically, we reached peak bird.
Peak bird.
Peak bird noise. This is a long portion.
yeah, holy shit! Like, I'm gonna be fucking reading this for years.
Have we-
I'm like,
Like in the
Zoltan,
Zoltar machine,
can you come over here? I need help
you
with
insert a coin.
reading. It's like, I didn't
You
listen.
take your reading.
Flies
I didn't
into the
read.
mouth.
I didn't
It's
listen
not
to
quite
Tchaikovsky
that.
very
It's
well.
hopefully this is clear enough. I should have really pre-gamed this, but
That's all right. I'm not mad.
this paper slips out of the slot. Tonto is attempting to open his chest.
Yes.
Okay. The chest is unlocked,
Check
and you throw the chest open. Roll 1 dexterity check.
Fuck my life. I passed, but
You didn't have to do it.
Can I get some sticky notes?
Yes.
I didn't have to do what?
You
A crossbow bolt flies right over your hairline.
Shit!
cut off the little anime like
Yeah.
long hair.
It cuts off your little cowlick.
Like anime like.
Let me
cow-
go get some water and erase it from the whiteboard drawing that we have.
I'll write this on like the back. I'll say,
Alright,
and like put it back in.
That would have killed me. Had I not passed.
Oh shit!
That literally would have killed or it would have knocked
Man,
me
that would have
out.
been a shitty way to go.
I need my sticky notes.
What happened to
No,
Tom?
I'm sure.
Oh,
he'll die
you're right.
very
You're
cool
correct.
if he
I'm
ever-
just gonna
if he
take a
ever
little
did.
stack.
Yeah, that's fine.
Years from now.
I-
Yeah, when he dies years from now, probably gonna die of
Take
old
the
age.
bottom off.
What? Oh, did I? Oh no.
Took the bottom sticky note.
Yeah, I
guess-
took the bottom sticky note.
Oh, I didn't I thought you handed it to me right side up.
I threw it at you.
That makes more sense.
All right.
It's a little bit past my bedtime. I'm not making good decisions
That's fine.
anymore.
I need a.
The viewers at home, it is 8 o'clock.
Jacob is a nerd.
It's midnight.
Don't make fun of me.
When it's midnight.
Almost. We all spent like 10 minutes
Oh.
writing that note.
We're at 43 minutes.
So you already like sent the note back to the
Yeah.
dragon statue Zoltar thing. Zoltar thing.
Zoltar.
Zoltar.
Got the Zoltar and Voltaire like combined.
I wish I could do that. I wish we could just combine Zoltar and Walter.
I hope nobody at home was curious about what the note said.
Well, I mean, you guys wouldn't know because
Yeah,
you didn't,
so this
you
is
didn't
all
walk
the plan.
over.
All right. Well, I guess that's adds some mystery to it.
I mean, if you guys ask me about it, I know what the note says, so I can tell you. My
Yeah, I guess
character,
my character's just standing there like with a blank look on his face.
my character didn't pass the note back and just brain dump every word of it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not talking about like from a gameplay standpoint or like the view of the game. I'm just like the view of somebody if somebody actually got this far listening.
Sorry,
to
you
this
don't get that back. Yes, you do get it back. I'm proud of you. So the left eye of this creature illuminates, and that returns on the back of the note you've written. So I'm gonna say that you had your own piece of paper.
Oh, okay.
What's inside the chest?
There's
More arrows.
a crossbow that has been formatted into the back of it that is now void of a bolt. And
How much would I know about dragons?
Hey,
I'm sorry.
we're doing me right now.
Okay.
just
It's tunnel time.
just and a lot of paper.
What?
And a lot of paper.
There's a crossbow bolt and just paper.
There's no crossbow bullet. The crossbow bullet is in the ceiling now.
There's the crossbow and a lot of paper.
Yes.
Fuck. Shit, there's a lot of paper in here. Hey,
Paper? I need paper.
You need paper.
Yes.
For what?
To ask questions.
Is there a chair
For
in this
what?
room?
To learn
Actually,
more
still
about
standing.
Ursus,
Keep standing. I
Who
guess.
who the fuck is Ursus?
the great dragon.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The great dragoness.
You want to know about
What?
my sis? Since you're asking about family.
Ursus. It's the name that was on
Wait,
the dragon statue earlier.
You should have included us on this puzzle. If I'm going to be entirely honest.
What puzzle?
Is this a puzzle?
Where the fuck did you get that piece of paper?
The machine gave it to me.
What's a fucking machine?
A contraption. It
the
does things.
automaton.
The automatic. I don't know how to explain it to you. I'm sorry.
Where'd the paper come from?
Out of the box.
Oh shit, a box.
Oh, the box.
Okay,
Oh, that box?
so how much would my character know about dragons, like realistically?
Only your character's well read, correct?
Yes.
So a few basic.
Would I know that like different colors mean different things?
Yes.
Okay. So hand me a piece of paper.
Grab.
Yeah.
Hand. Thank you.
Please, from this moment on, read out loud the
All
papers
right,
given
so-
and gotten. Because I'm assuming this is now.
So now you guys have walked over and you're.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it told me of Ursus, the great dragon.
I don't need to tell you too much about my sis.
Man, Zoodlemac, you just fucking coming up with the zingers, aren't
It
you?
was the same joke
She
twice.
only
wasn't it?
allows passage to those who know why. If I write why, it'll allow us passage, but I need to find out what that means first.
What do these notes say? Can I either want you to hand them to me or you read them out to me. Like from start to end, what has happened to you?
Well, it told me the great dragoness Ursus only allows passage to those who know why. If I write why, I will be allowed passage. If I write anything else, it'll answer the question.
Oh, so that's
So I
what that
asked
meant.
it, who is Ursus? It told me that she is the great dragoness. And now I'm going to ask it what color she is.
Thank you. Now, was
What
that very
color
hard to
of dragon?
explain to your friends?
I'm sorry, you were busy.
Almost getting shot in the head.
You were busy with whatever you were doing with that chest, and I was trying to learn things.
I mean, you just go off on your own and do your own fucking thing. You don't even care about the group.
Done Jeopardy.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you
Come on,
wanted
guys.
the opportunity
Come on,
to
guys.
learn.
Done Jeopardy.
What the fuck are you
The
talking
answer to the question say you put in like Jeopardy. Done Jeopardy. Dungeon Jeopardy. It's a very good joke. You guys should laugh.
Ha 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 ha.
I was comparing that with other pre-recorded
Yeah, just write it on the
laughs to
back.
see if it's a genuine laugh.
Ho, 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 ho,
I'll
ho, ho,
compare
ho.
the waveforms. That's the sample laugh.
Yeah, That's the same.
Doesn't match up, at least with 90% confidence. Sorry.
What if my way of laughing is just to go?
Alright.
You've never given us a genuine laugh until now.
Yeah.
The left eye of the dragoness illuminates, and his papers return again.
White and gold.
So what does that mean?
I've never heard of that. They're usually only one color.
Dragons?
Yes.
Only one color.
Yes. So there are white dragons and there are gold dragons, but
Never both?
never both, and definitely not of chromatic and metallic.
Cool. Ask it more shit.
Hey, it's me, the editor, Mac. You may know me as the guy who oscillates between mumbling and doing a Jewish
So you
accent.
need to find out who Ursus
The
is.
following hour and a half was just us trying to solve a puzzle. It turned out to just be some shit about the alphabet.
I'm a dumb motherfucker.
I decided to not edit it and just kind of cut it out, because I don't want to do it. I don't want to edit it. You don't want to watch it. It's boring. Waste an entire stack of sticky notes.
I need sticky notes again.
It's the first letter. Yes. Anything happen?
The bottom of the glass case drops out. The entire glass chest, or rather the glass display, drops into the podium, and it reveals a tunnel beyond. A cover slides over the top of the podium.
And that's all, folks.